What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Yo Philip, and I'm back with another video for y'all today. And before we get started with today's video, make sure you click the like down below, give it a thumbs up, and make sure you click that subscribe button, but make sure y'all click the bell so you can be notified and don't miss any of my videos. Today's video will be about next Friday, the movie review. I'm doing another movie review, and today will be about next Friday. So, without further ado, let's begin. The movie starts off with, of course, Debo getting beat up in the previous Friday movie by Craig, and he ends up getting sent to prison for 4 years. And when he gets out, he was gonna get his payback on Craig for getting him sent to jail and beating him up. Not only he gets out, his little brother Tyrone joins in on the fun. Craig gets sent to live with his cousin and uncle in Rancho Cucamonga till things calm down, or when Debo got back to prison, whichever went first. Well, anyway, while this is going on, Debo and Tyrone had hid in the bushes waiting for the time to try to get the rematch going. And as soon as this happens, before that happened, Willie Jones, who was played by John Witherspoon, who was Craig's father, he ended up slipping and falling into some dog doo. So basically, throughout the whole movie, he's going to be smelling like dog poop. And then, one time, Craig came out the house. His dad was upset because he forgot to put the hose away and cut the grass. And it was also revealed that Smokey ended up going into rehab because he couldn't stop smoking. But then Debo and Tyrone try to get into a physical altercation with Craig as soon as he leaves, like right then and there. And then Tyrone ended up being on top of the truck, and the chains that was cuffed to both Tyrone and Debo ended up breaking. And then after that, Craig had to deal with being in the same truck with his dad, and he knew his father had ended up falling into some dog poop. One stinky ride. Like, for those of y'all that probably had that same issue, make sure y'all drop the comments. Drop it in the comments if y'all ever had this type of situation happen to y'all. But anyway, they finally show up to Day Day's house, and he's living in like some little cul-de-sac suburban like neighborhood, 2-story house and whatnot. And after everybody get reunited and whatnot, Willie got to go to work because he's a dog catcher again. And then Craig and Daddy was like, it's been like, what, years since we seen each other, since a family reunion? He's like, it's a long way from here to Watts. You know, the good thing about being out here, we don't hear no gunshots, no helicopters, no police, no crackheads, no chicken heads, no nothing. It's clean, fresh air. Smell like, tastes good, huh? Tastes good. Ah, yeah. Then we meet the Joker brothers. The Joker, first one, the Joker, he got out of pen. And then there's little Joker, he got out of YA. And then there's baby Joker, he got out of JDC. And they have a little dog named Chico. And Day got himself a BMW. And it's not a 4-door, by the way. It's a 2-door BMW. Y'all should be familiar with those. And he explains to Craig that they're not rich off the lottery. After the lottery, having to deal with taxes and whatnot, they end up having the house and Day-Day's car. And Day-Day's the only one in the house that got a job working at a record store called Pinky's record shop. And we meet one of Day-Day's neighbors. Her name is Ho Kim. She was real funny in that movie, though. Not lying to you. And then, oh boy, here we go. We meet Sugar. That was Elroy's girlfriend. She had a thing for Craig, always touching upon somebody. Throughout this whole movie, she was just trying to push up on Craig and shit. Then we meet Day Day's crazy, delusional, pregnant ex-girlfriend who claims that he's the daddy and he denies these allegations. She keyed his car, pepper sprayed him, and then Day Day tells him about the problems he goes through. He's One of my favorite parts was when he mentioned Baby D. He's like, this fat bitch ain't burning. That ain't the cold part. She got a little sister named Baby D. Man, I'm telling you, this fat bitch get physical. She sell dope, do hair, and babysit out the same house. Police don't know when to kick in the door. That's why I got a restraining order on her fat ass. Wait a minute. You got a restraining order on a little girl named Baby D? You don't know Baby D. That's why you looking at me, because you don't know Baby D. Her fat ass don't even be sleeping. She just be standing there. Cupcakes and shit. This fat bitch know all about the new snacks before they even hit the streets. All the bootleg snacks. The year 2000 snacks. You gonna tell me the other day, Cupcake Twinkie come out next month. It's a bad motherfucker. And you bite into a cream, shoot out of your mouth, glitter. Man, fat bitch. I'm getting ready to go work. I'm a pimp. He said, you got your shirt on backwards. Player. Players fuck up. Snatch the shit off your head, man. Don't worry about what I'm doing. Why y'all ain't do nothing when the fat bitch jumped on me? Y'all trip. Oh, I'm running away from him. And then, while Willie was at a little restaurant, what he don't know is that Debo was trying to figure out where Craig was at. They even stole a bike from some dude earlier in the movie. I forgot to mention that. Debo steals a bike again. He's like, you close your mouth, I'll tell you. And this is how the plan goes. I want you to call over there and say you got an urgent message for a man named William Jones. What's the message? The urgent message is drop everything, Craig's in trouble. Come quick. He said, I don't think that shit just gonna work. Man, just do it. I don't even know the number. It's on side the building, fool. Just pick the phone up. And once again, Willie's in the bathroom with another catchphrase. I feel about 5 pounds lighter. Last movie, it was don't nobody go in the bathroom for about 45 minutes. Everybody should know that one by now. But anyway, they end up coming up with the plan. While Willie's distracted, they end up getting into the truck, and then Willie ends up going to save Craig, even though it was really Debo's plan to exact revenge for what happened. And then Craig tries to shoot his shot at the Joker's sister, Carla, even though she was fine as hell. I wouldn't mind. And then everything would start going downhill as soon as they called for their dog, Chico. And boy, oh boy, Craig took off running like a track star. Hopped on Day Day's BMW with the rooftop. And Day Day over here tripping and shit. Tell myself, look at my roof. Look at my roof. You play too much. If I get into it with them, I got left here. You don't. You gonna get me in trouble. Then after this go down, Craig and his uncle Elroy get high. Willie's still trying to go save his son while singing, putting his hot sauce on his burrito. Hot sauce on my burrito, baby. Oh, you look good to me. Oh, Craig, I'm coming. Hot sauce on my burrito, baby. And then after that, Elroy ends up receiving a little notice in the mail about like tax evasion, some shit like that. It was a little notice stating that they will put the house up for auction for about like a good $3,900 by the next day if they don't pay up. Crazy. And then Craig goes to Day Day's job to talk about it or hand him the letter that they got in the mail. He end up throwing out an angry guy who happens to be Michael Blackson over a DVD he tried to scam them with. But that plan didn't work. And then we meet one of Day Day's co-workers and best friend. And his name is Roach. Sadly, the actor for Roach passed away months after the movie was released. Sending my condolences out to him. Like, big time. But anyway, Day Day's crazy delusional ex-girlfriend shows up trying to cause trouble, and she brings her sister. She wasn't bullshitting this time. She brought her sister, Baby D, and the one that plays Baby D happens to be former Death Row artist Lady of Rage. Somehow this plan works. She chases Day Day up and through the parking lot in the back until Day Day gives her a cookie. And he tries to put Craig on with Baby D, which Craig did not take lightly. So he hurried up and got inside. And that's what forced Baby D to put a brick into the front windshield of Day Day's car. He said, what was that? You don't want to know. Thanks a lot, Craig. Look, we cousins and all, but don't be trying to hook me up with the little sister that's bigger than the big sister. Fat bitches need love too, Craig. And then they decided to get high and whatnot and try to solve his own problems. And then that's when Pinky showed up, who's played by Clifton Powell. And oh boy, he had mistaken Craig to be a robber, and then they end up fighting, and it led to both Day Day and Roach getting fired from their jobs. And then when Day Day brought the little notice to his dad, Elroy, and also informing his father that he lost his job, his father beats the hell out of him with a whip and pouring candle wax on him, just in case y'all didn't know. Roach tried to go back home on his skateboard, and he slipped and fell, and then the Joker Brothers had ran over the skateboard. And they decided to come up with a plan to steal the money pump that one of the Joker Brothers had inside their trunk. And guess who made a little shocking guest appearance? And it happens to be the neighbor, Stanley, who moved out of the hood and moved into a better neighborhood. And he used the same line from the previous movie. I wouldn't recommend anybody go in there for about 35-45 minutes. And then it's nighttime. They go on with this plan. Roach distract Chico while Craig and Day Day try to figure a way to get in. Actually, it was Craig that wanted to just go in and Day Day be on the lookout. He ends up running into Carla, even though he did take some money. And then Day Day and Roach try to get in, even though they did by banging on the door. And Craig already made an escape out of the house. And they didn't even know it. And then when the Joker Brothers found out that money came up missing, they decided to have a little prison party with both Day Day and Roach by tying them both up with duct tape. And then when Craig got back to the house, Elroy was like, Craig, where the hell you been? And we was like, hold on, Elroy, that's my boy. I'm the only one that gets to yell at him. Craig, where the hell you been? Oh my God. That shit was funny as hell. But anyway, they decided to come up with a rescue plan to save both Day Day and Roach and whatnot. Willie ends up knocking out Baby Joker. Elroy ended up tackling Lil Joker, and Craig beat the hell out of Joker. Oh my God. Elroy ended up freeing both Day Day and Roach from a potential homicide. And then Debo happened to sneak up on Joker, knocks him out. Tyrone takes the AK from the Joker brother and gives it to Debo so he can exact revenge. And that got put to a full end by Chico after he attacks Tyrone and Debo. The police shows up, and the Joker brothers, including Debo and Tyrone, go back to jail. And then that's when Craig took the money pump, and I think everything is fine now, except for Day Day's delusional ass punk ass crazy ex-girlfriend comes and destroy the back window to the back windshield of the BMW, and that's about it. For those of y'all that probably haven't watched Next Friday, I might as well suggest y'all to go watch it. Get it on DVD, VHS, or Amazon Prime. Do whatever you can to try to get this movie. That movie is a iconic, classic hood movie. Like, y'all gotta go watch it. If you have seen the movie, drop your favorite quotes in the comment section, like right now. Anyway, I'd like to say thank y'all for tuning into today's video. I want to make sure that y'all click the like button, give it thumbs up, and don't forget to click that subscribe button. But don't forget to click the bell so you can be notified and don't miss any of my videos. Don't forget to add me on social media at YoungPhilip_00, Instagram, my Snapchat at Ryan361005, and don't forget to add my new TikTok at YoungPhilip00. And with that being said, I'm out.